I used to feel that because I feel like, oh, I'm so slow. When can I afford the house?
Why do people buy a house? Many people's argument is, at the end of the day, you buy as an investment because you can inherit to your kid. Do you think my son will be happier looking at my bank account 8 million and he can inherit it? Or that house that's 4 million and already so old he need to tear down the whole damn thing? He's going to tell me, hey, pa, you give me the 8 million, I'm going to buy whatever house I like, right? Which now leads us to a very difficult question, right? If you don't buy now, buy when? Alright, welcome back to another episode of Mr. Money TV, and today in this episode we are going to talk about the asset that all of us Asians love the most. That is property. Yeah, whenever we talk about this topic, right, especially Asians, we have very strong opinion. Should you buy? Should you rent? Is it time to get a house? What kind of house is good? What kind of house is bad? You know, that kind of stuff. A lot of opinion. But instead of doing it myself, I brought along a colleague with me. That is Lee Sin.
Yay.
She will be my co-host for today.
Hi everyone.
Yeah, Lee Sin, tell us a little bit about yourself, right? Where you're from, what do you do, and how do you end up joining us?
Oh wow, okay. I was working in academia previously, and then I was doing a PhD at the same time. Then the moment I graduate, I joined Mr. Money TV.
Yay! So soon she'll be called Dr. Lee.
Yeah, not now. not now.
No, you have graduated.
Yes.
Has your mother ever asked you to buy a house yet? Or did any of your friends, like around your age, already bought a house?
Oh yes, all my friends.
All your friends?
Yeah, all my friends below 30 years old, they all bought a house.
Okay, most of your friends work for how long?
I think they have been working for like 4 or 5 years. Yeah, 4 or 5 years.
Because we are same uni, right? So 24, 25.
Yeah, 24, 25. So when they have been working for like about 3 to 4 years, then they will think like, oh, it's time to buy a house.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And
right.
yeah, so I would say I'm the one who haven't bought a house.
And how does that make you feel? Do you feel like left behind, or do you feel like there's a pressure that you also need to buy a house?
I used to feel that because I feel like, oh, I'm so slow. And when am I able to reach that level, same as them? When can I afford the house?
Do you find that for many of us as an adult, especially Asian adult, we have this mentality that you must own a house, and kind of owning a house is kind of like a rite of passage or like a sign of you have made it?
Even if we don't compare with our friends, our parents will be like, hey, you have reached the age to buy a house. You have worked for a few years, you have some savings, you have to buy a house. And they always say like, you should buy a house as an investment. You should invest in house. But is that really true?
Yeah.
I mean, like, what do you think?
I think this is one of the most commonly asked questions
Yeah.
on the internet itself, right? And every time when I meet many people will be asking me like, hey, is this the right time for me to buy a house? Now, here's my personal answer is that it is not exactly true. Our parents were born in a very, very different time.
Okay.
And it has kind of shaped our mentality. So you think about it this way, right? Back then, for many of our parents, they went through 1970s, 1980s,
Yes.
where it was the golden development age of Malaysia.
Yes.
Right? And many Asian countries, not just Malaysia. That's the time where if you look everywhere, most of the time it's green jungle, and suddenly you start building houses.
Yeah.
So the middle class start emerging, and there is more properties available and available at a very good price.
Okay.
Now, the demand was great, and what happened is today, this new generation, it's a very different landscape.
Why do you think that?
Okay, you see, today, if you say you want to buy a house, right?
Okay.
Must you really, really buy a house? You can also rent, no?
True?
Because it's not like last time, last
Yeah.
time, very different story. 1970s,
Okay.
even if you want to rent, maybe there's not too many houses for you to rent.
True.
Today, plenty of house for you to rent. Just look around the RT station, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So suddenly now you have an option. And number two, also the economics. I would argue that today property investment is not as attractive an investment compared to back then. Now,
Okay.
I'm not saying that it is overall not good. I'm just saying that in the past, you take a stone, you throw a property, chances are it's going to be good. Today, you take a stone, you throw, half of it could be bad.
What do you mean by bad?
Okay, it means that it could be an oversupply. It could be a property that will not sell very well.
Okay.
And it may not serve the purpose. So very often you may say that, okay, many of us think this way. I'm not sure if you have friends who tell
Okay.
you this, right? I just buy only lor. If I buy the house, I cannot rent out, then I stay myself lor. I cannot sell, then I rent out lor. And like that. It's like as if very chinchai like that one.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Yeah, I think that works during our parents' time, not our time anymore.
Oh, wow. Okay, why it doesn't work on our time?
Okay, like I say once again, there's a lot of choices. Yeah. So people last time, they have to buy a house because we have more and more growing population.
Okay.
And people start to move out from their homes, right? And most of the time, their grandparents don't have a house.
Okay.
Right? So your parents may be the first generation or second generation to have a house, right?
Yes.
Today, this generation, many of them, their grandparents already left some houses for them.
Okay.
Their parents left another few houses for them.
Yeah.
Right? So now you think about it, right? I would argue this one thing. I was just telling my friends the other day. I say, right, I used to think that I want to buy a house because one day when I retire, I can actually live in my own house. I don't get chased out.
Yes.
But you think about it, for many people today, chances are when you retire, your parents already pass away. And if they have 2 or 3 houses, and you probably have 2 or 3 siblings, you will get 1 house each.
Okay.
So do you really need to buy a house to stay?
So basically, you are betting like you will get a house after your parents pass away.
Yeah, it's logical, right? I mean, it's not a 100% guarantee.
Okay.
But now there is an option compared to last time.
Yes, exactly.
Now, number 2. Let's talk about price.
Yes.
You know, there's this saying, right?
Okay.
That there's no such thing as a bad investment. There is only such thing as a bad price. Okay, what does it mean?
What does it mean?
No matter how bad the thing is, if it's cheap enough, it's still a good investment.
Okay.
Make sense, right?
Okay, makes sense.
Let me give you an example. Let's say this book here that you have, this notebook. If I sell it to you at $50, is it a good is it a good thing? Will you buy it?
Not really. It's too
Not really, right?
expensive.
If it's 10 cents,
Oh, okay.
how many will you buy?
I buy 5.
Precisely. It's all about the price.
Oh.
Now, here is one data that's shown.
Okay.
Back then in 1970s, 1980s, a house price by average is 3 to 5 times of someone's annual income.
Okay.
Okay, it means that today if I earn 6,000 ringgit times 12, that is 72,000 a year.
Okay.
Right? 72,000 a year. Average house price, a landed property in the city or in a suburb like PJ, maybe it's gonna be 250,000, somewhere around there.
Okay.
Okay, now, is that affordable?
I would say considered affordable.
That's very affordable, right? And you think about it, that's what our parents get last time.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, how to not buy?
Yeah, true. I'll
How
buy
to not
2.
buy? Right? Yeah. But you think about it today.
Okay.
If you're going to get a landed terrace house that is not super far away,
Okay.
you're easily looking at 800,000 to about 1.2 million.
Yes.
Now, today, the average income, let's say you're doing quite fine, not great, but fine,
Okay.
you're still going to be earning about 6K.
Okay.
And at 6K, 72,000 now,
Yeah.
that is 10 times to 12 times of your income.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's such a big
So
difference.
now it means the entry price for property is so much more expensive, you know.
True. That's so expensive.
So
My God.
what are the chances that you can always make money? Because there will be some area that now, end of the day, is too overpriced that you will never make back the money.
True.
Developer also very smart, ma.
Yeah.
When they sell you a property today, they always tell you what's the future price.
Yes.
Last time different, you know. Last time when they sell you a property, it is a price today. And over the last few years, right, or last decades, many developer now when they sell you a house, they sell you what is the potential value in the future, and they price it in immediately.
I mean, in the past, right, didn't the developer actually show you the price, for the future? Like the potential price for the future?
It is not that crazy. Yeah.
But why they are showing it now? Like, what's the mindset
because
they're going for?
Over the years, right, it became more and more competitive.
Okay.
And then people also become smarter.
Okay.
And people also earn more. And then I think capitalism at its best, eventually it's always about how do we make more money.
Okay, I understand.
So people always think about how to make more money.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's just a natural progression in every single country. So now again, I want to drop in the caveat. I'm not saying the house is not good.
Okay.
I'm just saying that it's harder to be rich with a house
Okay.
compared to our parents' time.
Agree.
And that's why many of our parents today, even they may not have a lot of cash, their house value quite a lot, and they
Okay.
feel that it is a safety thing and it's a security thing, it's a good thing. But for our generation, arguably it's harder.
Yeah.
Especially younger generation, say you're in your 20s, it's
Yeah.
even harder.
I actually agree. You know, like our parents always say things like, you know, before you get married, you have to buy a house so that when you have kids, right, your kids won't be moving around with you. Like you have a place where you can stay forever, and no matter where, as in like no matter how poor you are, you have a house to stay. Like you won't
Agreed.
gonna halau. Yeah.
When your house during that time is 5 times of your annual salary,
Yeah.
why not, right?
Yeah.
Today you are talking about so much more expensive,
Yeah.
Maybe the thing is this, right?
Yeah.
Before you get chased out of house, the children die of hunger.
True.
Because most of your money
true.
used to pay, right? Used to
Yeah.
pay installment already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now again, right?
Okay.
There is cheaper house option.
Yeah,
Right?
okay.
There are also cheaper houses that you can actually buy.
Yeah.
Right. But unfortunately,
Okay.
if you're talking about 500,000 ringgit house these days, it's going to be much more further away, or either
Yeah.
the quality will reflect lah. I mean, something has to go, right?
Yeah.
And inflation is so high these days.
Yeah.
So yes, property prices are also going to keep increasing.
Okay. But when you see property prices will always keep increasing, right? It makes me think of something because I have friends who bought condo and they bought it like 2 years ago. Then this year they found out that the value actually dropped.
Yes.
But if let's say the property price keep increasing, then shouldn't be like buying a property be something like an
Okay.
investment? Because anyhow the property is going to increase anyway, but right now the value is dropping.
Okay.
What's going
so
on?
someone corrected me once on this phrase. They say,
Okay.
Peter, to be more specific, it is not property price will always increase. It is land price will always increase.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense.
A lot more sense, right?
Yeah,
because land
yeah.
is scarce, man.
Yeah.
You can't make more land, right? Land space is always small. We do not have enough of land. And that's why
Okay.
you notice that over the years, a lot of billionaires start buying a lot of land to keep, because that's a scarce
Yeah.
resource.
Okay.
But you see, the difference between, like, say, you are living in a landed house,
Okay.
you own the land as well. But when you have a condo, you are talking about the same
Yeah.
size of land, but times 20, times 30. And that's
Yes.
why you notice these days also a lot of property are high dense development.
True,
Right?
true.
Compared last time, huh?
Yeah.
Last time was like one block got like every floor 2 houses, 2
Yeah,
units, and then after that
exactly.
got 7 floors, like that, right?
Yeah.
Today, no. Today it's going to be 30 floors, and
Yeah,
then
it
it's
was
going to be
really, really dense.
20 unit or 15 unit,
Yeah.
whatever lah,
Okay.
right? 20 is a bit 夸张 lah, but yeah. But they
I know
are
they
lah.
have 24 floors.
It is
Yeah.
crazy. It is
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, you're very, very dense, right? Because land is a scarce resource. So that's why prices are always going to go up. Number 2 is inflation, right? Materials become more expensive and stuff like that. So construction cost is increasing. So that's why price keep going up.
Okay.
Which now leads us to a very difficult question, right?
Okay.
If you don't buy now, buy when? Because only going to be more expensive.
Oh my. Okay. Oh, this makes me think. So should I really buy? I mean, I think this way. You know, you can eventually rent the house, and if let's say the rental can cover my installment, I mean, why not?
Precisely. So
Yeah.
this is my strategy, right?
Oh, okay.
To make it quick and short for you to see how it works for me.
Okay.
Yeah? I always choose my first house to be an investment unit.
Okay. Why?
And so what happens is that you buy a house, you rent it out, you collect rental, and make sure the rental can cover your installment. Or you're
okay.
very confident that it will cover your installment in the next 1-2 years.
Okay.
So there are not many places who can do that. I guess Bangsa, Mont Kiara, KL City Centre,
Yeah.
a few locations, PJ have this kind of privilege.
Yeah.
But again, it's going to cost you a premium. But what happened is that someone pay for your housing installment.
Okay.
Now you still have a house, but you don't have to pay for it. you pay almost nothing.
Okay.
Although some maintenance here and there, maybe a few thousand a year.
Okay.
But in the end, the house is free. Right? Then what do you all do with the house after that? You can choose to sell it. You can choose to continue renting it to generate cash flow, refinance it. It is your call.
Okay.
Right? But in terms of that house that I stay, I don't see it as an investment at all.
Why?
I see it as expenses.
Okay.
Because you're using it, what?
Okay.
Right? If today you buy a house as a logistic, okay, let's say, put it this way. Let me rephrase that. Today, if you own a logistic company, you bought a lorry, is that expenses or is that asset?
It's an expenses?
In an asset. Because you use the lorry to send things, it generate income.
Okay. Oh, okay.
But if let's say today, you buy a car for your own use, is that expenses or is that income?
It's an expenses because I'm spending money.
Well, you're spending money, right?
Okay.
So, like for example, right now, I actually choose to rent because at this phase of my life, I want to live in a landed house.
Okay.
But I can't be entirely certain that I'm going to live in this particular location, right? I feel like once I get a house, I really want it to be my house. So, I'd rather rent.
Okay.
I rather rent it because I have a lot more flexibility. I can move whenever I like.
Okay.
And number two, also it's cheaper.
How cheaper can you be?
Yeah, so, okay, have you heard of this thing that people say, don't rent a house, you're paying for people's installment?
Yeah, that's what I would say all Asian parents has been saying.
Correct.
Yeah.
I tell you what, this is my rule. If you want to rent an apartment, you should consider buying if you really like the place.
Oh.
Okay?
If I'm renting an apartment.
Yes, then you should consider buying.
Okay.
Yeah, higher chance of consider buying.
Okay.
Simply because if you like the place, if you like the place.
Okay,
right?
if I like the place.
Now, but if you want landed,
Okay.
always rent first. Until
Why?
you really, really like it. Okay, I give you some calculations.
Okay.
Let's say, right, in anywhere you go,
Okay.
you'll find this one thing one. If you go to an apartment, the rental may be 2,500 ringgit.
Okay.
Okay. And you can buy it at say 600,000 or 700,000 ringgit.
Okay.
Okay. You get a landed property. You can rent it at say 3,000 ringgit. But the house price is going to be 1.2 million.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Okay.
So you see, this is what we call the yield.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
your money, how much it costs for you to purchase it versus the income you can get, rental income.
Wow.
So apartments, condo usually have a better yield. So it will be nearer to the installment you are paying.
So it is like because we are spending lesser as compared to a landed house. I mean, spending lesser to buy it.
Yes.
As compared to a landed house.
Correct. Because if I pay installment, also about the same price.
Yeah.
But I rent it also about the
Yeah,
same
about
price.
the same
Maybe like
price.
200-300 difference,
Yeah.
let's say. Or 500 ringgit difference. So you may say, okay lah, maybe I should buy.
Okay.
Now again, there's a lot of other costs such as upfront costs, blah, blah, blah. And do you really like the place?
Yeah.
It's just that you can put a trigger faster if you have the accessibility. But if you're looking at the landed, now I give you a picture. Today the place that I'm staying is about 1.15 million or 1.1 million. Yeah.
Okay.
My rental is about 3.5k.
Okay.
If I buy the house, I pay installment, it's 5k.
Okay.
5k versus 3.5k. I'm saving 1,500 ringgit a month.
That's actually a lot.
That's a lot of money,
That's
right?
a lot. That's
Now,
a lot.
I'm not going to generate income out of this house, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you asking your kids, pay me.
Correct. It's not going to happen, ma?
Yeah.
Right? So, I calculated this and I showed it to my wife because the time we were discussing, we were saying, like,
Okay.
should we buy a house?
Okay.
Right? As usual, every family will be worried that you get chased out to a certain
Yeah.
extent. Right? So, I was doing the calculation. I say, if we were to buy a house, it's going to be 5,000 ringgit a month. If we rent a house, it's going to be 3,500. Assuming the rental stays the same for a very, very long time.
Okay.
Let's say 30 years, which is not going to happen, but I'm just making an assumption,
Yeah.
right? After 30 years, 1,500 ringgit set aside for investment at 12% a year,
Okay.
I may end up having a cash amount of, say, 8 million ringgit
That's
to
what
about
30
10
years.
million ringgit 30 years later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I've 8 to 10 million ringgit.
Okay.
But if I own the house, which is 1.1 million, and then I pay my installment, blah, 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 everything all, and then it has a 7% return for the house in terms of property appreciation price, plus my maintenance, blah, blah, blah. End of the day, my house is about 4 million.
Okay.
Yeah, now, why do people buy a house? Many people's argument is, at the end of the day, you buy as an investment because you can inherit to your kid, ma.
Yeah.
So I asked my wife, do you think my son will be happier looking at my bank account 8 million and he can inherit it, or that house that's 4 million and already so old he need to tear down the whole damn thing?
Yeah. I mean, I would prefer the 8-9 million, man.
Yeah, he's gonna tell me, hey, pa, you give me the 8 million, I'm gonna buy
Yeah.
whatever house that I like, right?
True. I'm going to invest and make more money.
Precisely.
Yeah.
So no matter how I calculate, I just couldn't pull the trigger at this point
Okay.
to buy a house for that reason.
Yeah.
To stay.
Okay.
Now, but it's very specific to myself where I want a landed, I know I can invest. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is the
I mean,
difference.
you can afford.
Yeah, and I have options, right?
Yeah.
I know investment quite well, so I can do that.
Okay.
Right? So such an option allow me to have more choices. So I'm okay renting because of that. But will I buy one day? The answer is yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I will still buy one day.
Are you planning to use it as like an investment or for yourself?
For myself. But here's what I tell me and my wife. If the day that we're going to buy a house,
Okay.
it will be we are buying it because we don't mind spending money on it. It is like I don't mind going to play golf.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah. It's like you have the money where if you don't spend, it will be there.
Yeah.
And why not just spend on something like you can afford to spend
I can
that
afford
amount
to
of
spend.
money already.
I can afford to spend and I'll feel very happy with it.
Yeah.
So initially I was very, very tempted to buy the.
Oh.
Then so I told my wife, I said, why not let's move in as a rental first and then we'll see. And so here's another thing that I learned. Okay. When you buy a house, especially landed, chances are you want to renovate it.
Yes, exactly.
Right? When you renovate the house, you're going to spend a few 100,000 again.
Yes.
Okay. Because my kids are very young and I have a very busy lifestyle,
Yeah.
I realized that every day I only spend about 2 hours in the house. Weekend, I also spend about 4 hours in the house at most. And some weekend, you go with your family,
Yeah.
go back, visit your mom and stuff like that. You barely spend time at home.
True.
Eventually, we just decided that it's not even worth to renovate the house. Because at first we
Okay.
wanted to change the dining table.
Oh, okay.
Because we feel like the dining table that the owner has is not very nice. I want a wood looking one.
we are.
Yeah, I like wood lah. I like
Will
wood.
he be watching?
No lah, it's fine. Yeah, I told her, I said I may change your
Okay.
dining table. Are you okay with it? And I may want to change your sofa because I don't really like the color.
Okay.
Yeah. After 1 month, right, me and my wife look at each other and we say, actually, we barely even sit in the sofa that long, and we barely even sit there and like eat or something like that.
Okay.
Actually, it's quite fine.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So the only thing that I end up spending a bit more money on is I don't mind having a nicer bed because I spend 8 hours a night sleeping on
Yeah.
it, right? So I don't mind spending to buy a bed.
Okay.
So I realized that it makes you very disciplined to actually only spend on things that you really need as well.
Oh,
Yeah. So I personally think renting is okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it's anything bad. But this is me personally. Yeah. So I think that you should only buy a property when you're really, really comfortable. Yeah.
Okay. It's like when you say it's really comfortable, right? But for those who really want to invest, or who wanted to like buy a property to invest, how should they approach it?
Okay. So property investment then is two very different subject compared to
Okay.
buying to stay, right? When you want to get a house to invest, you want to ask yourself, are you playing a rental game?
Okay.
Or are you playing a property appreciation game?
Okay.
Okay, so you think about it.
Yeah.
While you can say that property is a milestone because you have achieved something, but it's also a 30-year commitment,
Yes.
So it's a 30-year jail.
Yes. If you put it that way, yes.
In other words, right, if let's say next year you buy a property today and then next year you receive an offer letter to go Dubai, to be the queen of Dubai, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, you still need to pay the house installment. Yeah.
True, like I cannot just let go.
You can't just let go.
Let go like that.
You can't just let go. So, like, if let's say you're a Malaysian, you go Singapore, you receive a Singapore citizenship, right? You have to let go of your house,
Oh, okay.
because you can't own two sides. But that's a subject of another day. But my point is this, right? Some people actually don't want to take their Singapore citizenship because they don't want to sell the house. They want to own the house here also. So you see, it's also a burden to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Right? So there's two sides of the story.
Okay.
So you want to ask yourself, what is your goal in the next 30 years? If you don't have an idea what you want to do in 30 years, then you just simply buy a house. I really think that may not be the best choice. Okay. Now, if you're looking for good rental, property investment, there's three kinds of property. There is residential property, which is where we stay. So this is the common property investment that we talk about. There's the other one is actually commercial property. Shop lots, office units, and so on. The third one is actually industrial property.
Industrial property like factory?
Yes.
Okay.
So here is where you need to understand when you want to play a rental game.
Okay.
You have to understand when it comes to residential, it's better off to have condominiums or apartments and near to facilities and infrastructure. Because if today you're working in Mont Kiara, where would you like to rent a house?
I mean, near Mont Kiara.
Mont Kiara itself, right?
Yeah, like because I'm working there.
The best is right next to my office. So I just walk over, right?
Yeah.
That's the best, so you see, it's all about convenience. Yeah. So you ask yourself, when I buy this property, is it a lot of convenience? Will I want to rent? Now, but here's the question, right? If you're a family, do you really want to stay next to the office? There's more questions now, right?
Yeah. I will consider like, if let's say I have kids, is it near to a school?
Precisely.
Is it high traffic in the early morning?
Yes. Now you're starting to ask different questions, right? So that's why when it comes to property investment, you have to ask yourself, what do you really want out of this property? Are you looking at long-term rental? Who are you renting it to? It's no different from a business. Now, so let's say we say, I want good rental. That's my main goal. You look property as a whole, again, like say residential, commercial, and industrial. Who do you think will be the easiest to say, I don't want to rent? Is it people who stay for own stay, like residential, or commercial, or industrial? Which one, right? They can say, tomorrow I don't want to rent already, I need to go home. Then they just tell you terminate contract.
Residential.
Residential, right?
Yeah.
Now, so if let's say today your goal is to get good rental. Okay. You can choose to get rental from residents who stay there, or people who open a business in a commercial lot, or people who own a factory or warehouse in an industrial unit. Okay. Out of these three, who do you think will give you a better rent?
Who will give me a better rent? Better rent as in like
who will pay you more and who will pay you longer? And who will be more committed to rent from you?
Industrial
or commercial, am I right?
Yeah, industrial and commercial.
Because today, if I open a shop here, even if I fight with you, I don't like you,
my business still need to run. Yeah, true.
Now, if let's say my toilet light spoil, do you think I'm going to call you 20 times?
No,
I'm going to fix my own light because, come on.
I'm going to stay here anyway.
I have a business, I need to run.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, it is actually a much better rental. Now, so then you ask yourself, is it better off to have a commercial unit then? Now, why we only talk about residential is because commercial unit a lot more expensive,
Yes, it's way more expensive.
Yeah, and also more upfront cash.
Yeah,
you can only you have to pay 20% down payment. So, I have to say that over the years, when I meet more and more solid property investors who are who have a strong portfolio, many of their portfolio consists of not just residential but commercial unit and industrial unit. Yeah, these are the big players. But yes, everyone needs to start from somewhere. So very often you may start from residence and then you will slowly upgrade. But yeah, my point is that you need to have a long-term view.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to know what you are looking at.
Let's say someone is like, for example, their goal is like, Asian, no matter how they really, 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 really want to buy a house, no matter how much do you think they should be earning so that they are eligible or will be more comfortable to buy a house?
Okay, officially there's this thing called DSR, debt servicing ratio.
Okay.
Basically, it's a calculation of how much of your income can afford to service a debt.
Okay.
Right? Banks actually run through that with you before approving your loan. But since bank earn money out of giving you loan, they will not think about how comfortable you are. They will think about how much can I maximize.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Now, but as a rule of thumb, as an individual, I always think it's good to keep all your installment below 30% of your income.
Okay. Why? Why so
Yes.
specific 30%?
So you think about it, right? Today, if you're earning 5,000 ringgit,
okay.
now, if you buy a house and a car and everything together,
Okay.
your installment you're paying every month is 1,500 ringgit. Yeah.
Okay.
You are left back with 3,500. Are you comfortable?
I would say
Okay, right?
Okay
Still
lah.
okay, right?
cukup lah.
Cukup, right? Yeah. Maybe you can still save another 10%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So if you save another 20% cash, you're looking at 50% of your income, already no more, means you can only spend 50% of your income.
Oh my god.
So you're left with 2,500 every month.
Yeah. Okay.
So that includes your food, your entertainment, and whatever it is.
yes.
Now it's just nice only, right?
Yeah, just nice.
Imagine if your house alone is 2,500 ringgit installment.
So it's like half of my salary.
Half of your salary.
Yes.
Half of your salary, you are left with 2,500. You need to save money somewhere.
Yeah.
So you take out another 20%. So now you are left with what? 1,500 ringgit to spend every month.
Oh my god.
Brother, your car tire spoil also. You koyak already the month. So my point is this, right? For most people, keep your installment below 30% to make yourself comfortable.
Okay.
This includes car installment.
Okay.
Yeah. This
Okay.
means that if you're earning 10,000 ringgit, your property investment, your property installment to make you very comfortable is in the price range of 3,000 ringgit a month. Which means the property will be priced at about 600,000, 500 or 600,000 at most.
That would be like comfortable.
Yes. So under your personal income,
Okay.
you're paying about 3,000 ringgit a month as installment, a 30-year loan. You still have 7,000 ringgit to spend, ma.
Yeah.
You're comfortable, ma. You can still host your friend for party. You can
True.
still enjoy your life. Still go for some holiday. You can still save money. But if let's say out of 10,000 ringgit, you go and buy a 1 million ringgit house, that's 5,000 ringgit a month
Okay.
installment. Household bill, car installment, add together, you're left with 3,000 ringgit.
Oh my god.
You have a very nice house, but do you have a comfortable life?
I don't think so.
Precisely.
Oh,
so
why?
my point is this: depend on yourself. Do you want to combine that with your partner and say, "Hey, both of us add together 20K. Now we can take a 1 million house." You're better have a proper household planning.
Yeah. I mean, wouldn't it be better if, let's say, like, for example, we always say like, oh, you can join name. Actually, that sounds better, right? I mean, 2 persons are bearing.
No.
Oh, really?
Actually,
Okay.
I think joining name to buy house is not the best thing in the world.
Okay.
Yeah, for one reason. If there's anything in this world that's guaranteed is people change. Yeah. You can never guarantee one day you and your partner fight and you start questioning who paid for the house more. That's number one.
Okay.
Right? Now, even if you own the house under your name, right? Your partner pay more actually and you didn't pay, right? At least clear cut legally you can just take the house.
Oh.
You see? Because it's your name.
Yeah.
But if let's say both person name are there, then you
Yeah.
spend a lot of time fighting. Yeah, I think it's not very good. And worse is if let's say you pay for the thing and 2% share the name,
It'll
you
be
feel
very
unfair
hard.
also. Right? Now, number two, Malaysia, we have a law
Okay.
or policy where your first two property you can get 90% loan. Yeah. So let's say you and your partner, you are entitled for first two property 90%. He is entitled for first two property 90%. It means if both of you want to maximize it, you can buy 4 houses under 90% leverage. Now, if you join name, that is one gone for both of you.
Yeah.
Because it's your first house, my first house.
Oh.
So now you're only 3. So
Okay.
you don't have that space to leverage and maximize. Yeah. So this is one of the thing that is not so good. But again, right?
Yeah.
Some people will say, "Ayo, tapi if I don't do that, then I can never buy a house."
Yeah.
Then what is your call lah? You know, it's your call lah. I can only tell you factually what's good, what's bad, ma.
Yeah, true.
Uh,
I mean, I have heard friends who like, we're gonna be together forever, and then they buy the house. I don't know whether I should talk about this but never mind, we skip
then
this.
in the end, they break up, right?
Yeah, then they broke up.
Very common story.
And then like legal fee, everything.
Yes.
You have to go through so many things
Yes.
in order to separate. And I don't think they have settled it.
Yes.
I've seen a lot of cases.
A lot of cases, very normal. So, even after married, also I won't recommend. So, before married, all the more I don't recommend.
I see.
Yeah. Never ever buy a house with your boy girlfriend.
Husband, wife?
Husband, wife still can, but also not.
Yeah, if
super
you want to
advisable.
fully leverage that the privilege, like the 2 houses, 90%.
Yeah, don't.
Okay, I understand. What is like one final advice that every Malaysian, I would say especially people who are thinking, I want to buy my first house, but I still cannot afford. What is one advice for them?
Don't buy a house just simply because of influence from parents or friends or an old mindset that I need to buy a house. Buy a house only when you understand why you want to buy. Is it because you want to maximize on investment? Is it because you really want a place to stay? Is it because you want to get rental? What is the real reason? Is it because it's a really, really, really good deal? Yeah. So you do not want your buying decision to be influenced by things you can't even understand. I think that's the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah. And one last thing to add on, it's better to have money in your pocket than to have a house and feel good about the house. You cannot eat the bricks. Yeah.
True.
You can't eat the bricks. And if you go out with your friend, you can't tear out a brick and let your friend eat it.
Let's share.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way, right? So
Okay.
I really think that buying a house or not is not that important today. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, I think what's more important is that you can make money. And yeah, I think to continue this topic the next time, we should talk about subsale or new development as well.
Yes.
Yeah, because a lot of people argue about this, right? Do you buy a subsale property or do you buy a new development
Yes.
property? I think there's also another hot topic to talk
Yes,
about.
that's for next episode.
Yes, let's do that for the next topic together
Yeah.
again.
Okay.
All right, so everyone, that's it for our very first episode together with Lee Sin as a co-host. If you like this format, please tell us in the comments below. We want to make content that are more fun, more interesting for you guys and suit our audience better. So please tell us in the comments, and if you love it, please hit the like button, please turn on the notification and hit the subscribe and share it with your friends. So we will see you next time.
Bye.